Oh, let's go. Show me those legs. Hey, let's go. Hey, you know, that works. Not exactly to the original plan, but it works. You just destroyed his world. Oh, okay. Cool. And then they're gonna like, okay, I see. So is Finn coming up this hole right now? I don't think so. No, I don't think he ever launched himself. But they're about to end up down there. Yep. Jake, you can get as big as him. Come on, grow. Oh, that works too. Nice. And we rescued Bill.
Hey, Seven. Now that you're out of that hole, what's the first thing you want to do?
Oh, I want a giant flippin' hot dog.
Fair enough.
Don't you know those things are made out of, like, the grossest junk?
Do you think I care?
I don't give a toot.
Did you know that, like, candy and soda's bad for you? Tastes good. I don't freaking care. I mean, I don't have it all the time, but, like, I like hot dogs. Kind of. It depends. I don't know. Like, sometimes, you know, like, you gotta be in the mood for it. It just, there's a whole lot of things. Anyways, back to the episode. Good episode. I don't know. This episode feels more symbolic. Which the last one did a little bit too, but like this one really felt it. I don't know. It's just interesting to see the different worlds they were living in because they fell into two separate holes, which evidently led to the same place. But like just Finn having to deal with this, like, I don't know, king guy, and then Jake being like alone in a void with Bill and stuff. I don't really know how to pick it apart because I don't really. I'm trying to understand its significance. You know what I mean? It was entertaining. It was interesting. I liked seeing just the characters be the way they are, like how Finn would react being in said situation, or Jake being in a situation with like he was with Bill, being kind of in this void of a hole. So it was just a interesting like dive into Finn and Jake as characters, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know what to say about this episode. I did like it. But I don't know how I can really express my thoughts on it fully. And also, I really feel like we know Bill. We might not, and I'm just making this up in my head, but I feel like we know Bill. But I also feel like Finn and Jake know Bill, but since clearly they don't, then maybe we don't know Bill. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting episode. You guys can, obviously let me know in the comments if this episode is significant in any sort of way, I suppose. Like I've heard a few people say that like season 6 introduces a lot of like more challenging ideas of episodes, something to get you to think and actually apply yourself to it, which is great, and I really like that. And this feels like one of those. It might not be, it might just be a simple filler episode, but it feels significant in that way. You know what I mean? Which is good, because I like it. And I like when shows do that. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, pretty good episode, so, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, clock is destroyed. I wonder if that what sparks this eternity whole thing.
Figures, bigger interest, capital times, forgotten like, stars and naysayers, cards. Take your socks off.
Okay, yeah. See, so yeah, so there was a connection between two. I mean, obviously there's two holes, so probably, but.
Who's your new friend? He's not my friend, he's bad! He kidnapped the heck out of me!
Why you? What are you gonna do about
Why
it?
you?
Maybe I'll go ahead.
Seven's with them.
Out of that hole. What's the first thing you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, I want a giant flippin' hot dog.
Ugh. Don't you know those things are made out of, like, the grossest junk?
Man, I don't give a toot.
That's fun. Kind of a middle of the road episode. I did like the idea that they were in this world that just kept being infinity. I kind of like that idea. But it was always connected to Finn's side of the story. And there was some story of just kind of being trapped in there or just kind of keeping the way things are in a continuous loop or just in this endlessness. But yeah, it didn't really do much. That's okay. See you next.
These dudes. He's already winded because he's never gotten up. Look at Finn. Oh man. Through the wall. To the pot. All the hot water. Oh. And all the water put out the heat.
Bigger interest to the hothouse. Socks are off. Why you? What are you gonna kidnap you?
Jake using those powers. Is Bill gonna know his name?
I want a giant flippin' hot dog.
Don't you know those things are made out of, like, the...
Man, I don't give a toot.
Great episode to begin with, but I feel like I know Bill. I know we met the bears that were partying in the mouth of the giant thing, whatever it was. I know it's not connected to that, or is it? Because I know that his name is Bill 7718. I'm guessing he's just a new character, but I just want to make sure I'm not supposed to know him. Maybe he's just another bear that looks like someone else. I feel bad. Why don't they tell? Jake had to have known his name is Bill. Maybe he felt bad. Maybe he felt he didn't have the heart to tell this guy, dude, you didn't look at it the right way. You've been down here how long? And you think your name is 7718? Your name is Bill, dude. But they just called him Seven. Finn at the end there was nicknaming him Seven. And the whole wanting a hot dog thing, I feel like that was referencing something. And maybe I'm just thinking of another show because I watch so many shows. I could be thinking of something totally unrelated, but I'm just trying to get that out there in case I'm missing something or I'm forgetting something. I feel like hot dogs was a thing in this show with somebody. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's totally just random and I'm thinking so much into it and trying to make connections that it's not even making sense anymore. But I'm under the impression that by Finn using the water to put out the fire, that Jake and Bill would have possibly landed into one of those steaming, boiling pots, possibly gotten hurt. I don't know if they would have died, and they could have probably avoided it or jumped away or something, or Jake could have used his abilities like he did. I mean, Jake, I've said this forever, that Jake, he could basically use his abilities to get out of anything, and he does. He punches this giant fat guy that's being fed by these creatures that look like they have raw steaks as heads and bodies of watermelons. There was also a body of like an eggplant or a radish or something like that. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if that is relevant at all, but that was just weird. And there was this giant fat dude that was just getting fed by them around the clock to the point where he could barely get out of his chair. He got winded taking 3 steps. He has an underground like house or world, or I don't know what you'd even call that. He just lives underground and has these creatures feed him. The whole thing is bizarre. And he's still down there, I guess, because they just escaped. They didn't really like do anything beyond that. And the creatures were willing to die for him. They were fighting Finn, and Finn had to like battle them. So, I mean, if anything, they should have helped Finn because Finn was trying to release them of their slavery, but I don't know what that was. And then at the end, we ride off. Jake punches him in the face with a giant arm, and we ride off with Bill, and Bill just wants a hot dog. That's all he wants. He was in a hole for God knows how long and almost died and starving, and they're doing this weird card dance. The card dance was interesting. I got to go back and I got to hear the card dance thing. Bill got weird at the end, and it felt like they didn't know what else to say, and they just started talking about socks or something. I'm jumping into another one. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited reactions of this and other shows I do. If you're seeing it on YouTube, seasons ahead, possibly done with the whole thing in full. Check the link for Patreon. Seasons ahead on other shows and dozens of exclusives you might never see on YouTube. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Hell no, I would be scared as hell, bro. It's like a Little Nightmares level or something, bro. Oh my god. Finn with the hamstrings. He actually did it. Turned all the food off too.
Figures, bigger interest.
Wait a minute.
Times,
Hold on.
forgotten like stars and naysayers to the hot house.
Oh, he's inside of his thing. So that's how he should be going up because it's hot air, right? If that's hot air, he should be going up. I don't know. Let's see.
Your socks are off.
Yeah, he was just in there the whole time, just floating, right?
Maybe I'll go ahead and kidnap you.
Come on, Jake.
Hey,
He made it out.
now that you're out of that hole, what's the first thing you want to do?
I want a giant flippin' hot dog.
Okay.
Ugh. Don't you know those things are made out of, like, the grossest junk?
Didn't Finn used to like hot dogs though? Yeah, I thought he did. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Cool episode. It was cool just the fact that like he was stuck inside of his thing the whole time, like stuck inside of his like oven or whatever. That was cool. But other than that, like, you know, I've seen better Adventure Time episodes. Wanting a glizzy on your first day out is crazy.
Oh yeah, he's not getting up, bro. He's dead actually. What the food, boys? Oh, he got up. Oh my god. Dying fool. Oh, it's like Luffy, bro. We split the building. Oh, big fire time. And rip clock, bro. It's Badger for real? Hey, let's go.
Bigger interest.
Oh, they like real legit actually are just right there. That is Badger. Hello. Damn! You forgot how OP Jake was. Got ourselves a friend.
Hey,
I want a giant flippin' hot dog.
Hey, yo, Flex. Bro, what? That dude woke up, got out of prison, and won himself a glizzy. Hey, hold up, bro. Like, that's a...
Man, I don't give a toot.
That dude said, I want me a glizzy now. The glizzy wizzy, bro. The goddamn glizzy wizzy.
No more food.
Bigger interest. Capital times, forgotten like stars and naysayers, cards and bars, warm sky.
get the heck out of me!
Why, you? What are you gonna do about it? Maybe I'll go ahead.
Dang. Can we get out of here now? Aw.
These things are made out of, like, the grossest junk?
Yep.
Man, I don't give a toot.
That's true. I can't believe they said that. They, I don't, unironically, I asked my dad if he wanted some mac and cheese from the box, and he just finished eating hot dog. He's like, ew, I don't want that stuff. I don't know what that's made out of. That's just a cancer in a box. And I was like, you literally just ate hot dogs. That's the biggest hypocrite ever. He's like, true. It's probably, the hot dogs are probably worse. I was like, but he said, at least he's eating meat. I'm like, you don't even know if you're eating meat. And he's like, true again. So I found it's ironic that they said that in the episode, because hot dogs, I don't remember the last time I had a hot dog, because I really do, because I don't know what those things are made out of, and they're not the best. They really aren't. I probably only eat hot dogs if they're like grilled, but I wouldn't eat them if like they were boiled. I would prefer them grilled, because at least they have, you got some, you know, barbecue sauce and it tastes good.